Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy to have you on here on the stream, 8:06 a.m. and we're ready to dive into it here on the day and see what's going on these charts. I'm not sure, there's a little lag going on again this morning. It shows here stream status excellent. So if you have any lag on your side there, please let me know. That way I can look into it here on my end. But so far here it says stream is healthy and health is excellent. It says stream health is excellent. So that's exactly what we want to see. Now I want to definitely take a look at some of these stocks that are gapping up this morning here, see if they have news, and then we're going to analyze some of their some of their charts here, see which one we might want to put on the watch list for the day. So let's start getting ready for that. All right, so I mean, Rivian, we already know this one's going to be in play again. This one's really surprising to see the movement made yesterday. The movement made yesterday right here is the move I expected on Friday and why I traded it on Friday. So I'm probably going to stay away from it today because look at the move it gave us on Friday. That's kind of weird, right? It just gave us that quick little pop and then just stayed up there, did nothing. And then yesterday it ripped. So today, either today's going to give us some giant short squeeze or we're going to have another one of those like little lackluster days on it. It's really weird how it trades, but it had really good volume on yesterday's pop. So I'm definitely going to keep it on the back burner. See if maybe it holds at 153, 154 area as support potentially. So I'll put it on the back burner list here. So yeah, I'm gonna put that one on the back burner here on Rivian. See what's going on there. And see what happens there today. Back burner. I would start off a little bit, usually with that back burner list. Watching for the 153 to 154 area to hold support. All right, let's see which one is next. BIMI, B-I-M-I, big gap up here today, but look at this, right to that 200-day moving average. And so far there, it's found resistance. That 200-day moving average is going to be an important level today. We can break and hold that. I think it's got a good shot because look what happens here. I'm going to put a line right across that 200-day moving average. Right there, bam. It shows you a couple tops right here recently. We scroll back. What do we see? Another top right in here at that level. We scroll further back. And what do we see? Some previous support in front of that level. So definitely an area to watch today for a break and hold. Because that level's definitely been trouble here recently. Around 125. Let's see if there's any resistance. I'm sorry, any PRs coming out on this one. Let me take a look here real quick. Let's find out why this one is gapping up so much. You mean what broker I'm using? Well, this is not my broker. This is just my charting software, TC2000. The broker I currently use is Charles Schwab, and I trade on the Street Smarts Edge platform that they have for, active trading. All right, so let's see here. BIMI. Let's take a look here and see what's going on with BIMI. So BIMI's up 76%. There's a huge gap up on this thing. 16 hours ago, BIMI International Medical Inc. announced its third quarter 2021 financial results. So it announced its 2021 financial results. Revenues for the 3 months ended September 30th, 2021 increased to 13,777,494,000 from 3 million in the comparable period in 2020, an increase of 10 million or 345%. Gross profit for the 3-month period ended September 30th, 2021 increased to 2 million from 257,000 in the comparable period in 2020, an increase of 1.7 million or 688%. That's significant. That is a big increase in revenue this company had from last year's 2020, comparable period to this year's, period. So that's pretty impressive there, and definitely one to put on the watch list to see then if we're going to break through that zone that it's talking about right here on this daily. You see that 125 zone, so I'm going to keep it on watch for that. BIMI with good earnings, watching for 125 area to break and hold. This area is a previous support resistance on the daily plus the 200-day MA zone. Yeah, all brokers, for the most part, at least US brokers, offer pre-market trading. Remember though, these charts that you see here are TC2000. This is not the broker. This is just charting. This is just charting and scanner software that I use. But yeah, Charles Schwab offers pre-market trading. Where's my mouse? There we go. All right, so we got BIMI on here now. We have BIMI here on the watch list. This is the leading gapper this morning. We have KZR. I heard a lot of hype on this one yesterday for some reason. It looks like it made a little move here in the afternoon session during lunch. Let's see what's going on with this one. KZR. Now, you can't trade options during pre-market. You can trade when the market closes for 15 minutes leading into the market close. You can trade, you can sell, your SPY options. You can trade the SPY options, but generally options you cannot trade in pre-market or in after hours, only during regular market hours. All right, so 16 hours ago, KZR announces interim results from Mission Phase 2 trial in patients with lupus. That's what's going on there. That's why it's having this move. This is a big gap up on it though. Yeah, you have this. This is the level. I mean, preferably $10 is cleaner, but you've already broken. You've got above the gap entry point. So now you're in the gap. Now this stock is in the gap. Here's your gap entry. It kind of made a move towards that. I'm sorry, that gap fill. Kind of made a move towards that gap fill. And it has held on to right now that gap entry zone. So definitely got to keep it on watch for a hold of that 1170s area. I'm going to put it on the back burner though. Not a huge fan of what the chart looks like right now. And that's a big move after yesterday. KZR watching for 1170 area to hold support. That is the gap entry point. Watching for a gap fill to 1630s area. Had news yesterday on Phase 2 trial. All right, so those two are on. We got RIVN and KZR on the back burner. And BIMI on the watch list. Let's see here. So KZR616 demonstrates clinically meaningful benefits in patients with lupus, with 4 out of 5 patients achieving either a partial or complete renal response at the end of treatment. KZR 616 maintained a favorable safety and tolerability profile over the 6-month treatment period. Okay, so there you go. You got that. And now let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on over here on VVNT. This one's another one here on the scans. CRTD. CRTD, this one we looked at a while back. You could see this resistance at $8. So we'll get rid of that because we're well underneath that zone now. Weird. So CRTD selling off. This thing made a big move yesterday and after hours, it seems like, and it's just been steady downtrend since. I'm guessing that kind of move had to have been brought by some sort of press release yesterday after hours. Yeah, reports 4 hours ago, reports record financial results for third quarter 2021. Damn, and they made that move yesterday and after hours. Somebody knew something. Somebody knew something because damn. The PR I see here is from today, record financial results for third quarter 2021. But I don't like this daily. This daily doesn't look the greatest, and you know, it generally just sells off. Look at this big gap up, sells off. Next day, horribly red as well, right? Big gap up here. You see a lot of selling pressure there, followed by the next day and the days after sells off. So yeah, not really looking to trade this one, I don't think today. I don't even want to put it on the back burner list, to be honest. If you guys have any tickers, throw them up in chat there. I'll be happy to look at them for you. In the meanwhile, it's 8:19 a.m. We know typically around 8:30 we get more press releases come through. Rivian's already on the list. We went over that one. AMEH. No, Lucid. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised to see Lucid regain this $44 zone again. I really am. This is surprising to me. I did not expect it to do that. It's got room to $50. So I'll look at that one right now, Edward. So on Lucid, you know $50 is going to be a target. As far as where to find support, maybe yesterday's high in that $46 zone. You know, maybe that. That's about it, to be honest. I'll put that one as well on the back burner list for now, and maybe later I'll move it front and center. LCID watching for 46 area to hold support on pullbacks. Could have room towards 50. All right, you wanted to check on CYTH. I think this one's been pumped around a little bit on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it's got a move going on here in pre-market. Let's take a look and see why. CYTH. Hey guys, do me a quick favor. We got 18 people on the stream. We got 10 likes. Do me one solid. Smash the like button for me. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps, you know, push the stream out to more people to see it, more suggestions in the homepage. And the more people we grow the stream to, the better it's going to become. I'll be able to do giveaways in the future, and I'll also be able to probably start doing it on Fridays. Right now, I only do the stream Monday through Thursday, kind of take Friday off from streaming. But as we grow, I will definitely consider doing it on Fridays as well. So do me a quick solid there. Throw a few likes on there for me. We got 21 viewers here now on the stream. If we can get this to 21 likes, that'd be awesome, and I'd really appreciate it a lot. It truly does help with the algorithm. It really does. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. CYTH, 16 minutes ago, it came out with a press release, and it says here, Ciclo Therapeutics submits investigational new drug application to US FDA to advance Trapsol Ciclo in phase 2 study for treatments in Alzheimer's disease. So basically, they just submitted an application. That's it. You can watch like that 200-day moving average, maybe $8 zone. The problem with this is it's just a submission of an application. Sometimes these things catch fire, but more often than not so much. This daily kind of wild here, but you can watch $8. You can see here previous support there at $8. You got previous support there at $8. A little bit of resistance here at $8. And previous support again at $8. So that's the level to watch on this one. I don't think I'm going to watch it much, but there you go. $8. Frog. Yeah, gamma squeeze is just the hot little Twitter trend phrase. No, it's not going to be a gamma squeeze on Prague. Prague we had on our weekly watch list, guys. We nailed Prague throughout the weekly watch list. Here and in here. So if you guys aren't on the weekly watch list, make sure to sign up. It's completely free. Here, I'll give you the link and I'll give you the instructions on what you have to do. So you go here to this link for the weekly watch list, sign up, bottom right of this page. Okay, so you go here to this link, you scroll all the way to the bottom right, you'll see a little sign up newsletter section. Just sign up. We don't spam, all right? We just send the weekly watch list, the daily watch list, and once in a blue moon, you'll receive a coupon code or something. That's it. So there you go. You can sign up for that weekly watch list and the daily watch list there. Yeah, just don't, like, okay, so real quick, Prague, as long as you're holding $3, you got room. I didn't trade it, but we were talking about it in the Discord yesterday for that $3 hold, and there you go. We're right back at 4, so that one's been nice. Here's the free Discord link, guys. You can sign up here, free Discord. As far as Rivian goes, I'll definitely look for puts. Hell, I bought puts on Tesla yesterday, made some money in the morning on it, but I'll wait for that backside weakness on it. I would not buy puts front side strength like this, because the implied volatility is going to be pretty crazy probably on those options. Plus, if it squeezes another 20-30 points against you, you're going to lose a lot of value on those as time progresses. So just be careful. Wait for that backside weakness. Definitely safer bet there. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we did Lucid. We did Prague. All right, it is 5 minutes from 8:30. At 8:30, typically we get another wave of press releases, so we might hit some new stocks, hit the scans. In the meanwhile, let's check in on, I don't know why I wrote Netflix, but I want to check in on Facebook. This is that old reverse head and shoulders pattern on Netflix. That was a beast. Facebook or Meta, want to check in on this one. This one trade's still going well. Nice reverse head and shoulders pattern. We entered it in the Discord in here, and I took some ads in here and in here. And I will be looking to see if we hold this 346, 345 area, and I might take my final ad up here. And then this is long-term, like at least a few weeks, few months, probably a few months hold. And then I'll leave on like 25% of that position after I sell it as a long-term investment, which I will add to consistently. So that's just my plan here on Facebook. Let's check in on Tesla. But yesterday, Tesla had some wild, and I mean wild, day. Yesterday, I made money on Tesla with puts here, okay? And then out of nowhere, we got that move. And apparently it's because there were rumors circulating on social media that Elon Musk had finished selling his shares. I don't know whether that's been confirmed or denied. I did not see anything on his Twitter feed. So I'm going to stay away from Tesla for now until I know for sure. I'm going to have to do some research on that one. I'm going to have to stay away from Tesla for now. But if Tesla does crack underneath yesterday's low, then it can definitely get bearish again. And you see 940s, 950s, which is the target I was looking for yesterday. One thing's for certain, more than likely, if Elon is done selling shares by the time we get down here to 900, we'll probably have this 50-day moving average up there, okay? And then if we scroll back, you're gonna see that that's that previous high from back here, that kind of double top. All right, so when we get down there, I will definitely be looking to get long Tesla for a swing trade. All right, just a quick idea there. Yep, I'm going over Tesla right now. So that's what I'm looking at Tesla. It'll probably be a no touch for me today unless I see some major weakness. So we'll see what happens there on Tesla. Roblox. So Roblox finding resistance up here in this 110 zone. You could see it's been pretty strong resistance. It was a top on this big gap up day. It was a top yesterday on a nasty looking doji. And then so far in pre-market today, again, another top at that 110 zone. So I would realistically like to see Roblox pull in. What's today? Tuesday. So pull in Tuesday, Wednesday, and then maybe Thursday or Friday we can start to get a bounce into next week. Next week's a short week. We got Thanksgiving. So gotta keep that in mind as well. We might see some strong trading here going into the end of this week, followed by Monday, Tuesday, okay-ish, and then Wednesday, it'll probably start to die down. Hell, it might even start to die down Tuesday afternoon as people start to jump on airplanes and go off to visit family and stuff for the Thanksgiving long weekend. So we got to keep that in mind too, guys. All right, so we got 1 minute here to 8:30 where we go. We probably get some new press releases and maybe we'll get some new stocks hitting the scans. So in the meanwhile, if you want to throw up a stock or two on there in the chat section, I will do that. I'm going to go ahead and check my Chci scans as well here off camera. So give me 1 second. Let me check on these Crtd scanners and see what's up. Oh, wait a second. My TI. Oh, here it is. Dgpi. This one made a little move yesterday. I remember that name. Yeah, there we go. The thing with Dgpi is you don't have anything anymore on the daily. You see, this thing is just went insane. Right? So we're like well above away from that. So the only thing you can go off of is yesterday's action. So let's break it down here to an hourly chart. At mid 15s, the mid 15s or obviously the bottom 14 would be your support zones here potentially. So 15 or 14, basically if 15 does not hold support, right, then I would not want to touch it. Why? Because it's going to be in this chop fest. So if we hold 15, we have a shot at squeezing higher. If we don't and we break under it, then we watch for a bounce off of 14. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me take a quick look here at my other scanners really quickly. All right. Got Bimmy, that one was already on there. We got KZR, we already have that one. We went over it. Chci with 2.45 million shares in the float. Let's take a look at that one. Chci. Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely shorts trapped in that one still. All right, so light volume, very light volume on Chci. Only 193,000 shares traded here in pre-market. Not the best. Let's take a look and see if there's any press releases on this one. "16 hours ago, reported third quarterly, 2021 results." That's the thing now. At least until, I don't know, probably the end of this week or something like that. Maybe even the end of the month almost. We're going to be seeing more of these earnings releases from these companies. And especially for the small caps, earning releases, they don't do much for it. It's not as much hype as if you have earning releases on Roblox, Nvidia, Facebook, right? Apple, AMD. Earnings releases typically do more there. Chci here, we have total revenue counting operations increased by 73% to 10.2 million during the third quarter of 2021 as compared to 5.9 million during the same period of the prior year. Operating income from continuing operations increased 525% to 3.1 million during the third quarter of 2021 as compared to $500,000 during the same period the prior year. Net income increased by 590% to 2.9 million during the third quarter of 2021 as compared to 0.4 million during the same period the prior year. So it's got a good earnings release, but it's lacking tremendous amount of volume here in pre-market. This press release is from yesterday, 4:36 p.m. And as you can see, the press release came out in after hours yesterday, and it was like nothing. It's like nobody cared, nobody cared. So might they care today? Well, maybe. The level to watch, probably the $6 zone, For right now, I don't think I'm going to keep it on the watch list. I'm not going to put it on the watch list, neither the back burner, but it's there. I'll keep this line there in case it goes crazy during regular market hours. I already, have my line drawn here. I already know what my level is at for support. Resistance probably here on $7 or so. You can see some, well, actually it's mid sixes, 675. After that, you have room towards $8. 750 and then 8. So I'll leave it on there. All right, so 8:35 a.m. Let's see if any of these scans picked up some new press releases. Oh, Robert LB, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on here. Glad to have you on here, Robert. Guys, if you aren't aware, you can join the Discord for free right here. Here's a link for you. Join the free Discord, and you can hang out with us here after 9, because I run the stream here on YouTube until 9 a.m. and then I switch over to the Discord. So let's see what happens here. Let's give it a couple more minutes, see if anything hits the scans. Let's take a look. We already went over Lucid. Lucid looks like it's taking the trade away from us. We talked about it holding 46. It held that $46 zone and it shot straight to 50 already. So I hope it doesn't take the whole trade away from us. That'll be kind of bogus. I haven't seen it. So if you want, throw some tickers out. Sorry, guys. Just reading at some text messages here from Jonal. Jonal, sign at min at the daytraderchatroom.com and at the Discord. All right, let me look at the TI scan again. Okay, so yeah, nothing. We've already been over everything basically that's coming out on the TI scan. Let me see if anything new has hit. You know, I'm thinking. No, nothing, Jonal. I'm thinking about keeping Discord. I'm sorry, Discord. The prog maybe on watch for a hold of yesterday's high, but it's not really something I'm looking to day trade. If prog can get through 4, if prog can get through 4 and hold that level, we will have some room towards 450, then $5. So keep an eye on that one, maybe for a swing trade, to be honest. The volume on this bounce back, though, is a lot lower than I'd want. Yeah, the volume on that bounce back on prog is a little bit lower than I'd want. I mean, it still might make a move, but I wonder how sustained it will be. I'd want to see volume like, you know, like that at least, preferably bigger like this one. You know? We'll see what happens. I'll keep eyes on it, but it's not something that I'm itching to trade right now. Oh, guys, SoFi. Oh, SoFi with a big gap down here today. What happened here? Let me take a quick gander over at the news. Oh, okay. So SoFi had a nice pattern looking, you know, they had going on here, but right now they had an offering yesterday. So SoFi Technology announced a secondary offering of common stocks by selling stockholders. SoFi Technology today announced a secondary offering of 50 million shares of its common stock by entities affiliated with SoftBank Group, Corp, Silver Lake Partners, Qatar Investments Authority, Red Crow Capital. The list goes on and on. So that's what happened here. Barclays will act as the underwriter in the offering. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's what happened here on SoFi, which, you know what, I'm not even mad. I hope it comes back down here, and I hope it stays down here in this range for like a few months, because I want to pick some up in my retirement account, but I gotta wait until January when it resets itself because it's already maxed out. All right, guys, let me check on the TI scans real quick again and see if those are picking up anything new. Because right now the TC2000 scans are not picking up much at all, and it's 8:41 a.m. One thing that we've noticed over the last few days is that one thing that we've noticed over the last few days is that the scans have been weaker and weaker. It started on Thursday. Friday was super weak. Monday was weakish as well, especially on the small cap side of things. Most of my trades have been lately Roblox, Tesla, Rivian. What else have I traded? Well, Facebook. I have not touched much of the small caps lately. Last week, I think the only time I traded a small cap was either Monday or Tuesday. But ever since then, it's been rather lackluster. So I think that maybe this week we'll start to see a little bit of moves here and there in some random names, some bigger names as well. But I think as we get closer, Thursday, Friday, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it'll start to slow down even more as we trickle into that Tuesday, Wednesday zone for next week, right before Thanksgiving long weekend. So we got to keep that in mind. So I think it's really smart at this point here, in order to conserve profit and mental capital, to kind of like just be very weary of what you're going to trade and maybe be a little bit more picky. I know I'm starting to be more picky on my setups and being a little bit more disciplined in that sense, right? Like I'll look at the chart and I'll look for a reason not to take the trade if we're in a slower period like we are right now. Also, I've been seeing a lot of moves happen later in the morning now versus earlier on. I don't trade the opening bell, so like 9:30 rings, and I'm not just jumping into a trade, but I wait for a pattern to develop. So typically around 9:40, 9:45 will be one of my first trades of the day. But yeah, right now I've been seeing trades happen, like some of the better setups happen later, like 10:40, 10:30, 10:15, even 11 in the morning. So keep eyes on that. Exxon, guys, Exxon here. The problem with this one is the volume is so light. Only 40,000 shares traded. So it's not something I'd probably look to trade, but surpasses Q3 earnings and revenue estimates. Yesterday's press release. You can watch for this 198 zone to hold support. Call it 200. We're at 208, so we're quite a ways away from there right now, especially at this volume level that it's trading. I'll definitely put it on the watch list because it's a clean setup. Exxon surpasses Q3 earnings and revenue estimates. Watching for 198 area to hold support. Could have room towards, what is this, like 211? 213. Towards 213 area. So putting that one on the watch list there. Let me put that resistance line there, boom. Let's see what happens with this one. I'll keep eyes on it here when we enter the market. So right now, the main watch list, BIMI, Exxon, Backburner, Rivian, KZR, LCID. Let me take a look at KZR, see how it's holding up. I might move it up. Nope. Lucid. Lucid not shying away from 50. So I think we're going to have to move this one. It's pretty strong. We're going to have to move this one to the watch list section from the back burner. Let's take a look at Rivian. I can't believe Rivian is still up there. It's strong, but it's at a point now where I'm wondering to myself, how much more does it have in it? You know? How much more is left in the tank on this thing? Because that's a huge move right now. That's a really big move. That's a really big move on Rivian. I don't know, man. I mean, we have it on the back burner. I think I'm going to keep it there, watching for that 153 to 154 area to hold support. But the reality is that right now we're so far away from it, it's ridiculous. We're so far away from that zone that's crazy. I have to think that either we're going to have to wait for some mid-gap support to show up on the intraday chart, or I'm just gonna have to let this one go. And more than likely, I'm just gonna have to let it go. More than likely, I'm not gonna touch Rivian today. I haven't traded Rivian since Friday. And yesterday's move was ridiculous. Yesterday's move was insane. That was such a nice pullback into that potential support zone. But yeah, Rivian, I'm gonna leave it on the back burner list, but I'm along with KZR, but I don't think I'm gonna touch Rivian. RMO hitting the scans here. Okay, RMO. Let's take a look and see if there's some news on this one. So RMO, again, yesterday, there's a lot of these. So Romeo Power announces third quarter 2021 financial results. We're getting a lot of these. Achieve year-end commitment to have approximately 1 gigawatt hour of installed capacity at Romeo Power's Vernon facility. Secured a new facility in Cypress, California. Announced collaboration. All right, where are the results on your finances? Generated revenues of 5.8 million, a 753% increase over the prior year, as the company launched product shipments to the company's largest customer. Period. Cash equivalents and investments as of September 30th, 2021 were 181 million, reflecting continued strong liquidity. So not a whole lot of information here on this. Volume on it is rather light. There's 515,000 shares traded on a 97.8 million share float. I mean, you could watch $5 on this one. You could see $5 here, previous resistance here, previous resistance here again, previous resistance here again. Look at this. Previous resistance, previous resistance. So it's been a troublesome area for it. It's got room towards 577, 575. Got the 100-day moving average creeping up in that zone as well. You can watch that one, you know, see if that holds, if that $5 level holds on it. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put that one on the list right now. All right, guys, if you guys got any tickers, you got 10 minutes here to throw them up there in chat for me. I'll be happy to take a look at them for you. It's 8:49 a.m. At 9 a.m. I end the stream and move over to the Discord, and you can join the Discord for free right here on this link. So come on over and say hi. Let me see here. Let's check in real quick again on Crtd. See how that one's doing. Yeah, not much there on Crtd. CYTH. And keep eyes on CYTH if it breaks 10, you know, or it holds 8. But right now, not much there. Jimmy definitely leading the pack right now, but it needs to break 125. And KZR, I don't like the downtrend here that we're seeing. Look at that. I don't like that downtrend. That's one of the main problems for it right now. Let me see what else. Verb. Nothing now. Like we said on Roblox, it tapped that 110 area, and it's come back down here. We're at 108.25. Now on Roblox, I would love for it to just have like an inside day, maybe even make us like a little cup and handle, a mini cup and handle here on the daily. I can get down with that, you know, so we'll see what happens on it. But for right now, today, I don't think I'll be trading it. And then Tesla, like I said, I probably won't touch this one today. Definitely not to the short side unless we crack yesterday's low. Then I'll be interested in it. I'll watch for yesterday's low to now become resistance. So if we crack underneath it, we got to bounce back into it, reject. Then maybe I'll look for puts, or I'll short the stock itself. And that's it. I'll see if I can write it down to 950, 940, 950, 960. Those are the levels I was eyeing. So that's it. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's not a very, very active pre-market session here across the board, to be honest. Not very active. Lucid getting through 50. It's taking the whole trade away from us. Really upset about that. That's the whole trade idea for the gap fill. It's done it in pre-market. Kind of upset about that because it could have been a really nice trade intraday. So kind of sucks to see it do that. Matt, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on here. Look forward to trading with you. Thanks for joining. So yeah, on Lucid now, since it's already done the move, you know, it's tapped it. I'd rather it just, you know, break through 50 at this point with some major volume. I mean, it already broke through 50, right? Break through 51 with some major volume. Gap up above it. When we open, we're gapped up above it. Then we pull into that zone, hold it as support, and then get us a move towards 60. Then yeah, you know, that'll be something else to watch. I'll write this up. If it gaps above 51, I will watch for that area to become support for a move towards 60. Yeah, so that's what I'll be watching on that one. I don't know if it's going to break it, though. You got to watch for it. So right now, Bimmy, Exxon, Lucid, Rivian, and KZR are what we have here on the list. Cool Shade, welcome to the Discord. Glad to have you on there. And let's go ahead and kill it today. LZ. Let's take a look at this LZ now. It's like yesterday, guys. It's rather weakish scans. Okay, it's rather weakish scans. So we got 5 minutes to 9. For me, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna be sitting on my hands, like right off the bell. I always sit on my hands anyways. I wait for patterns to develop. But definitely today, I'm gonna be super picky on what I look to trade because the scans are just meh at best. They really are. Let's check in real quick on the SPY. SPY choppy. You know what? Let me erase all these lines. SPY rather choppy. We're in the chop zone there on the SPY, so nothing there that I'm looking to touch. If anything, no. So yeah, you know what I'll be looking to do today is probably take a look at maybe adding my final piece of Facebook potentially today or tomorrow. And then just sit, you know, monitoring the watch list and the scanners. Today's gonna be a heavy scanner day. Let me write that down. Heavy scanner day. Scanners. Because it's not looking the greatest. If you're interested in a 15% off coupon code for trade ideas, guys, in the description section of the video, you'll see it there. You can grab that along with my link to TI. But yeah, it's just looking lackluster. CHCI getting a little bit more volume. Those lines that we drew, look at that. Yeah, I mean, it's just not. There's just not much, right? Dgpi, I mean, you can keep it on watch, like I said. But the thing with this one is you want to see at least at a minimum 15 hold. Morning, Kevin. Glad to have you on the stream, bud. All right, guys. Before we end the stream, do me that quick solid. Smash the like button, and if you have time and you don't mind, when we end the stream, you can come back around and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the stream, what you liked, what you think we can improve on, and stuff like that. I'll be happy to come back, read it, and take those notes seriously, as well as that helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. All right. So just a heads up on that. We got like 3 minutes to 9 a.m. and then I'll switch over to the Discord. So once again, if you want to join the Discord, here is the link. You can join for free, and we'll be there in the Discord. So let's take these last few minutes here for a little Q&A. If you have any tickers you want me to go over, if you have any questions at all for me, throw them up in chat and I'll be happy to answer them. Then at 9, I'll be ending the stream and I'll be hopping on over to the Discord. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel here. If you haven't, if you're new or you haven't subscribed, subscribe. That way you are alerted. You got to hit the notification bell. You'll get alerts every time I go live. I go live Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. In the future, if this stream grows bigger, then on Fridays, I might start to stream as well in the morning for the pre-market. And we'll start doing some giveaways and some fun little activities. Maybe we'll do those on Fridays, because typically on Fridays, we got slower action. That's why right now I'm not streaming on Fridays. All right. So just a little heads up there. You can join the Discord, and how you can hook it up and help me out. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Boom, 24. How you can help me out here in the stream by liking, commenting in the comment section, and then the chat. You know, the comment section, obviously, you can't comment until the end of the video, until we end the stream, but it really helps out. So yeah, guys, if you have any last minute questions, throw them up there. Any last minute names, tickers you want me to bring up on the screen here and go over with you, I will be happy to do that. So go ahead and take the time to do that now if you like. If not, then in about a couple minutes, we'll go ahead and end the stream. I'll move over to Discord and I'll see you guys there, and we'll start our trading day. All right. But it's like always, it's been a pleasure having you guys on here. So yeah, not much left with the scans, guys. Yeah, not much left with the scans at all. So we already went over Tesla, we went over Roblox, we went over Facebook, then we went over Bimmy, Exxon, Lucid, Rivian, and KZR. My pleasure, BizPhone. Totally my pleasure. Honestly, I love doing these streams with you guys. And the most fun part about doing the streams with you guys is when when we chat, like when you guys ask questions in the chat section and we interact. That's the most fun. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. No, but seriously, I really have a lot of fun doing these streams with you guys. It's always a blast. It's exciting for me now to wake up a little bit earlier. I wake up an hour earlier so that I can be on here with you guys. And that's always cool. All right. So thank you guys very much for joining today. And remember, tomorrow, 8 a.m., we'll be back here on the stream. For now, I'm going to jump back over to the Discord and make sure you join there. It's completely free to join. And let's go kill it. All right. Thank you guys very much. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, remember, I will be posting a recap video later today of the day's or the morning's action. All right.